Good day, folks. How are ya? Excellent. That's what I like to hear. So let's get this saw out of here. The cover, as you can see, I have it all taped up here. I was able to just Frankenstein electrician tape it back. I love this saw. I want to keep it running and looking good. So new cover. It's the little things in life, right? It's pretty exciting. So let's get this thing on here. And yeah, today we got to we're doing some stuff around the homestead here again. I mentioned, I don't know, probably in other videos there, like if anyone's seen or whatever. I'm in this old shed. We're in the process of moving this thing. It used to be over there, and we rolled it out of the way. We pulled it with the machine. This shed is on its way out. This is the tool shed. So I'm building tool shed right here. So that's what I got to work on today. All the foundation slabs are there. I've just got them sitting on gravel and sand and gravel. So we got 16 feet here. So I need two 16-foot beams. They're going to sit on like some concrete cinder blocks to level off because we're on a hill here. So we're probably going to be up like a bunch here. Like if that's the corner over there, we're going to probably at least like 3 cinder blocks high down here. It's going to be probably about, 3 feet of lift down on this end here. So anyway, 16-foot beams. So I need 2 of those, and then we're going to build the floor base on top of that. So anyway, I'm hoping to harvest a decent enough spruce tree today here that I can get 2 16-foot beams out of. Anyway, let's get going here. Oh, Frankenstein. New cover. Oh my lord, it is beautiful. Look at that. Obviously a little bit brighter orange, but it looks actually kind of cool with the old faded orange there and that. Oh, it's beautiful. So we're down here in woodlot number 2, which is kind of the secondary spot that I stash wood, firewood, all that stuff, right? So anyway, we are, I'm looking at this big old white spruce here. So we got to cut them out, and then we'll get this girl right in there. Let's do it. I get it. People want to live here. How could you not want to live here? Okay, so we got our lay somewhat cleared out. I just cut that one elm there, the last of the elm there. So here, this is the lay that we want here. And I can get the machine and pull it out. It should be an easy pull from there. So let's get to her. Okay, folks, so we got our spruce down. So I was shooting a pretty small little gap. It didn't really matter, so I didn't go overboard with technicalities and whatever. If this was a job on someone's property, I'd be doing more for sure. Okay, so here's our spruce. I mean, we're in our lay. Ideally, I was kind of shooting more like about right here because, well, I had my wood pile over here that I didn't want to hit and knock over or whatever, and wood splitter just on the edge here. But also there was a couple elm trees, sorry. A couple elm trees on the side here, right? So obviously it's a big old girl. She had long branches and she kind of snagged up in them. So not the end of the world, right? Here's her stump. We were leaning hard this way. So that's why I've got beefier hinge over there. And I was nipping out the hinge here. And I only had one. I basically just didn't want to have to wedge and whatever. It's not a really crucial tree. There wasn't really much consequence other than if you really screwed up, you'd have to screw up hard. Would be to kind of get into the stuff here over there. You'd have to be, yeah, anyway. I don't even know if it's, yes, you could hit it if you tried. You'd have to really try to get over there. So anyway, we got her down. We just got to get her limbed up. Right. We should have our two 16-foot sort of building blocks for the tool shed, plus some other boards out of it. So anyway, you got to get her bucked up. Lots of limbs on her. She's got lots. So, and she's big. She's probably a good 100, at least 100-foot tree there. So there's a tip over there. Here's these elms. So I could have videoed that too. Actually, it was kind of a good opportunity to show that sort of scenario when you drop a tree and you get hung up, right? So it's pretty much common sense. And if you have any sort of, a bit of time on saw and cutting trees, you're going to know about tension and compression, and you basically just got to visualize, okay, what's going to happen if I cut this one under tension and these one or two under compression or whatever, right? Like, you just kind of got to just think it through and slow cut. You're not like, it's not a hurry to, oh, I got to get this thing down quick. No. Think it through and then just do slow, cut slow with tension and compression. There's so much stored energy. Just cut slow. That is that's the key, I think, is in those circumstances. Just freaking cut slow. Let gravity do its work. If you go too quick, gravity goes too quick, and you can get into a situation there. So gravity in those circumstances, gravity is like magnified. So cut slow, let gravity do its work, and just lightly feed, pull out, and watch the response. And you can see, you want just little hints of movement, and you see it moving where you want. Okay, you know you're on the right track. Little bits at a time. Don't frickin' samurai frickin' chop suey cut the shit. You're gonna end up with a freaking explosion, and it's not gonna be good. buddy, that cool snake that's been hanging out in his, there he is there. There he is there. Cool garter snake. He's decent size. This is a youngster, but adolescent. Hey, cool buddy. This is your wood pile, I know. Sorry, buddy. I'm doing some work here. I don't want to disturb you too much, but I like that snake. Well, folks, we got that spruce all limbed up there, pretty much. And a couple other elms there that we had to get out, which we were going to do anyway, so. Yeah, it's getting pretty freaking buggy out, and I'm kind of losing steam for today, so we're going to get back down here. Obviously, our driveway here, coming into the wood yard here, is locked up. So I got a bunch of elm stuff I've bucked up for firewood, so I gotta clean that up. And then the goal, hopefully of tomorrow, because I gotta get these done, I gotta get the spruce log out of here, and we gotta get it on the mill, and we need some beams so we can get our sort of base, our foundation base done for the tool shed, so we can actually start building the thing. So I've got wood sitting around ready to go. The clock is ticking. Winter is coming. We're almost to August here, so another week and a half or so. And winter comes early here in my part of the world, and I need this shed done, plus another one, hopefully, just our like household storage shed. So there's definitely two sheds that got to get built before winter. And we're off grid, and we do our own lumber, so it's all that much more time and work and whatever, right? But it's all that much more meaningful, and it's what we want. And I'm not going to, the hardware store and buying a freaking plain down, sanded down, skinny little toothpick board, like with a stamp on it. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you got to use that stuff for code stuff, but for shed stuff where I live in my municipality, we have a certain square footage that you can work up to, and you don't have to get permits and all that stuff for. So I just stay under that. It's not too bad. You build stuff basically under 162 square feet, you don't need a permit for it. So that's plenty of room. I can easily have a bunch of different outbuildings within that square footage and get by just fine. So anyway, folks, we're gonna wrap her up, and thanks for hanging out if you did, and hope you learned something. I always learn something. So anyway, till next time.